Alright, so I didn't actually go get cleaned up because I just wanted to get this shot so I wouldn't forget what I wanted to say because I've been thinking about this all day long. But I was watching David's video from the Pursuit blog the other day on the Jesus myth. I'll put a little link up here. Again, it's called Jesus myth. So I'm watching that video and I'm reading through the comments. And there's a comment from someone named Maiden Fan. And I'm going to go ahead and read what their comment was. You can't follow a dead guy and offend a dead guy. You can follow what he talked about, but face it, he's dead. I mean, that's like following your dead great-grandfather. I'm an atheist, and I do enjoy your videos. I watch them regularly, but Jesus, he was what you make him. His beliefs aren't, though. You're right about him eating with sluts and homeless, and you do inspire sometimes. But the idea of this video is kind of ridiculous. Not trolling. I just had to reply to this comment. It really touched me and made me feel like I had to spring into action. So, not that I'm some superhero or anything, but just felt like I needed to comment on to this person who felt this way. And this is what I wrote. This is a losing argument for Christians, but it is our duty to have it day in and day out. You can't really have this type of relationship explained to you. You have to experience it to truly understand. I serve a living God. Jesus is dead in the flesh, but he surrounds me every day and lifts me up. He loves me even though I do nothing to deserve it. I used to question it just like you. But when you least expect it, he reveals himself and you no longer question anything. You're in my prayers. And that was my response to him. And I figured that would be the end of it and I would never hear from this person again, and their comments and new videos would be posted and everything. But to my surprise, this morning I actually got this reply from Maiden Fan. I don't know if he'll ever reveal himself to me, and I've never been in anyone's prayers before. So I can honestly say thank you. Wow, how amazing is that? This self-proclaimed atheist said thank you to me for putting him in my prayers. And that just opened up a whole world for me, and I just realized that I needed to take some kind of action, and I needed to get others to take some kind of action. So I'm going to ask you all today to do a huge favor. If you are a Christian out there and you pray, I want you to pray for Maiden Fan for the next 5 days. I'm asking you to pray for Maiden Fan for the next 5 days. I mean, think about the message that could send to him, that not only does one Christian on YouTube care enough to pray for him, but an army of Christians out there care enough to pray for him. So I'm asking you to do that. It can be longer than 5 days, but when I wrote that little comment, I just kind of quickly under my breath said a little prayer for Maiden Fan at the time, and and kind of left it at that. But tonight, it's going to be more. I'm going to take my little 77-cent prayer book that I showed you guys all before. I'm going to write down his name, and I'm going to pray for him by name, Maiden Fan, because I don't know his real name. And I'm going to pray that Jesus enters his life and guides him to a relationship with God and changes his perspective and changes his life. And I'm going to pray that in my prayer book. And I'm going to continue to do that for at least the next 5 days. And I'm going to ask you guys to do that with me the next 5 days. And that is the first part of the favor I'm asking all of you as Christians. I mean, that is just, when I read that no one has ever prayed for him, like, what an opportunity that is. What an opportunity we would be passing by as Christians if we did not do this, if we did not pray for Maiden Fan. The second part of the challenge I would ask you to do, the second part of the favor, is I'm going to put a little link in here for Maiden Fan's channel page. Now, Maiden Fan has one video up. It's just a video gaming video. Has no subscribers and no comments on their channel. All I'm asking you to do is go to this, click on the little link, and comment on the channel and just say, I'm praying for you. Can you imagine if this person had 0 comments and all of a sudden the page was filled with Christians who said, you're in my prayers. I'm praying for you tonight. I want you to find Christ. What kind of impact could we have as a Christian community on YouTube if we all just clicked on this button, took 2 minutes of our time to say, you're in my prayers, and then tonight, whenever you do your prayers, you just mention Maiden Fan and that you hope that Christ would touch his life. I mean, this is just too big of an opportunity. I could not leave this alone. So I'm asking you with all my heart, if you are a Christian viewer of the ChangeVlog, please pray for Maiden Fan. Go to his channel and let him know that there is a Christian community out there that cares for him, cares about his relationship with Christ, and wants Christ to reveal himself to Maiden Fan. Thank you so much for those of you who will do this in advance. I just feel like it's too big for us to pass this by. Thank you.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you come near?
Just like
me, they long to be close to you.